StudyMate allows you to do is to build various kinds of tutorials. Works in much the same way as Respondus. You can either sort of open it and write the thing yourself. Basically, you put in questions and answers, much like you would with a quiz, or you can upload like a test data bank or something like that. I believe you can do that. I haven't done it that way because the ones I've built, I'll have to rely on my own questions. But then you can use that to create various kinds of tutorials, like crossword puzzles, matching, flashcards. There's all kinds of different things that you can format those questions into. So what I'm really just going to do is I'm going to go in my course and basically show you a couple of the different types of tutorials that you can make with StudyMate. I believe there is a session actually about StudyMate. Yeah, Monday at 8:30, Mark Belland, Ann Jenkins will be presenting StudyMate and telling you how to do it. Sorry. So I'll just go ahead and show you a couple of quick ones. Down here in my course. Personally liked crosswords and matchings the most. So my unit 1, I did one that was a crossword. Hopefully it'll link up here pretty quickly. You see, basically I've created the crossword puzzle. You basically just move through it using the clues down here. You have your across and your down clues. As the students answer the questions, it fills in, it rewards you for being correct and stuff, but I'll try to do this one here real quick to show you. It's not going along with my typing very well. Let's see if you do that. And it continues on each time you fill one in until you fill out the whole thing. Basically, students get it wrong. They can go back and work on it some more until they kind of figure out what the answers are, and it can kind of help you prep for a test or quizzes or whatever. I kind of use it to help them prep for part of the test. So that's kind of how that one would work. It's how the crossword would work. It formats the crosswords on its own, basically. It fits it together however it can fit it together. This one I put in, I think there were maybe 20 questions I put in. It actually managed to use all but one of those, so it was pretty effective in formatting that. If you put in a bunch of clues and it can't format it as a crossword on one page, but you still want it to be a crossword, it can actually go to a second page. You can have two separate puzzles that can be formatted from the same list. So like here where it says next puzzle, if it went over to the second page, you could click on next puzzle and they'd be able to do that. And the other one that I used was a matching one. I'll get to that real quick. Picture appears to not be working today. Went and fix that, I guess. It's working last time I checked.
Have your students liked these, Josh? What was the feedback then?
It seems to be relatively positive. I mean, at least they seem to be kind of getting the concepts from it. From what I've heard, they've liked it because it kind of helps them to prep for the test more than anything else. All right, so here's the matching one. This was from the Greece and Rome unit. The cool thing is here is I have more questions than actually show up here on this page. These are the answers. But as I go through it, and as I answer them, it will change. Now, once I get far enough along, it'll change so that
They were both correct.
yeah, I'm answering them all correct. Eventually, once I run out of, pretty soon here, it's going to change the answers because we're sort of running out of options. So I think now, see, it starts over, gives a new set of answers. And it tells you if you're wrong. Like I'll just potentially answer one wrong. It puts an X, it shows you that you answered it wrong. So they know that that's wrong. they can then go on and continue, and then they can continue practicing again on this until they figure out what all the answers are for these various people and works and such again. So it's pretty useful in that sense of giving them a chance to practice stuff even before a test or on quizzes. And you can pretty much use it, I think, in any class, any subject matter. You can design questions for it. I've mainly used it for the literature classes. I haven't tried it a whole lot in the composition classes up to this point, but I think there's probably things, literary terms and rhetorical strategies and terms and stuff that you could probably utilize it for even in the composition classes. I just haven't done that yet, but there's it seems to work pretty well. Like I said, there's lots of things you can do other than this. You can do like flashcards. There's like fill in the blank, kind of like a hangman game that you can do with it. So there's lots of different kinds of games and stuff you can do. And as I said, Ann will be presenting on that on Monday. So if you want to figure out a little more how to do these, you can go to that session and figure that all out.